All right, Grand Rising, everyone, welcome back. So, like, I promise you, again, I appreciate you guys being here. Hope you guys are enjoying your day thus far. I promise you, I was there the moment that I think Taurus woke me up out of my sleep or something. And then he said something, I don't know what it was, but I yelled. And it was like a dream that showed me something that maybe I wasn't supposed to see. And I felt my throat crack. So now, this is day 2 or something like this. But, there's I don't feel sick or anything. But I don't know why I feel like now it's starting to turn into something else. You know what I'm saying? It's so strange. Because immediately after that conversation, this was what my voice was doing. And then yesterday, something went down a little bit, and my voice was doing the same thing. So it's something, I don't know why it's starting to try to feel like it's something else with my throat, but I know that it's not. I know what happened. So, I don't know. So we were going to reiterate on these energies here. All right. But don't feel like doing that right now. It's almost like beating a dead horse or being like, I feel like I'm a whipping post for these people that, it's like these people want to wait until I give them something or something, but I'm the motherfucker out here, in these streets that's looking at everybody around me, including my children, acting strange and shit like this, and again, we got healthy choice here. Is this a healthy choice to me? Because I have a deeper intellect on a little bit, okay, on being up and close with what I think is some type of mind control as a regular individual. Again, like I said, during those conspiracy so-called days, everybody was talking about mind control, but we were looking at it like it's something, they were pointing at it like it's something that was just going on amongst higher class citizens and celebrities. Nobody would really, they would think, why would somebody want to do, and people that's not religious or spiritual, or people that's not spiritual, or it's not their calling to be a part of this, like it says in the book of Enoch, they may not know. So it's something, you got to fight this, fight that. It's what I'm saying, it's a lot of fucking work, man. And then again, like the Empress, I feel like people look at her like she's a freak or a giant freak or something. But then they try to act like she doesn't exist, or her power or authority, or her what she says has no authority, or she's crazy, or, oh, look at this crazy giant that's coming through here. She just want to squish everything. It's kind. I mean, if you guys get that kind of, if you kind of get the vibe that I'm saying, because she has to also be paying attention to the wheat at her feet and seeing if it's getting, if those people, because if you look closely at that card, it turns into people with their plowshares out at her feet. And I don't think they're waiting for any orders, because it seems like nobody wants to listen to anything until the shit get too bad anyway. And then you got to be working by yourself. So it seems like now you don't really know what you're doing because you can't communicate with these people. I feel like it's just silly. It's almost like them choosing your destiny by choosing to not follow or watch or help or something like this. And now, what I'm saying, I feel like after the love is gone or something like this, you realize that maybe you can't, maybe you got to just keep it minimal and lay low for a second, because ain't none of these people that want you to speak on this shit about to come save you. Ain't none of these people gonna be coming, there's too much money involved. Too much time has passed. Somebody could have been coming in here like a, I'm gonna have to change this thing. Coming in here like some type of savior or a Knight of Swords energy or something at one point in time. But I think this person started dealing with something that got something to do with, money and hoes. And this could be the masculine energy that I, was already with, that's used to just working an everyday, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I feel like they clone these men. So since I'm talking about this, I don't have the surveillance to watch these people. And I don't want to just be throwing nobody under no bus for no reason, but I know what I'm talking about. It's either the clone of this masculine from 20 years ago that's been always watching me at a distance from some type of position in the CIA, FBI, government, or something like that. Sitting on my throne, somebody that wanted to make sure that in the day of Christ's coming, that they would have a whole group of people standing up against this person. Now, these could be people that deal with or have friends that are transgenders and saw that I was talking about these things, and they decided to say, try to save the day. Or they saw the way that I expressed whatever it was that I was expressing. These people might not even believe in God, and like, oh, that's stupid things about God or something. It's just a lot of elements to this. It's just a lot of elements to this. But I know one thing, something is funny about whatever this is. And again, like I said, y'all see the January 6th, the perception that they gave you on the media. But if that January 6th has something to do with this inciting some type of something on the Capitol Dome, that's this feminine, the spiritual aspect would have been them planting cameras or something. Like, it's funny because now there was something going on yesterday or whatever. And I just have to say this. I feel like it's only right to say this on camera, because I feel like people doing dirty shit behind the scenes, right? So I'm just a mother trying to protect my children. They spread around the same area as me. I'm concerned about them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they have done something mentally, made these children into cyborgs, or their runner brains or something, the way that they keep an eye on me or something like this, because I feel like they can't do the same thing to me. They can't fully, take over my dome or something. That would be like a threat. I feel like it was a national threat from the get-go. So I feel like, again, they have these children. They haven't planned on training these children to work for it's like the same thing with war. When the people come in and win, they claim a victory or a false victory, or they do a private secret war and they win this secret war that you never knew about. Then again, they claim in lands, they claim in children. Your children is the soil, they the land. It's just the same thing, right? So I just look at the world from a different spectrum here. Okay. It might have something to do with like November 3rd. There's like 3 kingdoms, 3 nations, 3 something, 3 realms. So it could be the person that people look at as more the blindest one, or that don't know what to do. Look at this Wheel of Fortune. It's just going in too many directions, because I feel like this energy is the steward of the land. This is why they had to get rid of somebody, because the Empress holds a lot of weight. That's that big old tree in the middle of the garden. But I know that there's been compromised energies. I don't know how they use the technology, though. That's what I'm saying. I don't know exactly how. But I know that these things are true. I know there was masculine energy that was in some kind. I know what I heard my friend say that one day. You're mad because and I don't think I think she subconsciously said it. That's probably the first argument we ever had in our whole friendship. Just like these are the first arguments that me and Taurus have had in our relationship in the past 2 years. So there's something very strange. I know what spiritual warfare and shit looks like. Now, all 3 of us could be cloned, living in other parts of the world. I could be in a trap house. They could be recording bad things, foul things going on there, and saying that it's me, anything to discredit me or whatever. Okay? But I know that what the fuck I'm talking about. This is deeper than people really think. And I feel like they let it go there by just disregarding shit from the jump. There's many levels to it. And I know what she said about sleeping with the baby dad. I know the visions that I was having that was so clear about this person going around family and friends. This could have been like, this person found out that he was a part of some kind of something program. We're not going to name any names. In 10 years or 20 years ago, this person was taken and cloned or something like this, and came back to avenge or see, because I feel like somebody saying it was always you. And I still don't understand what is so much powerful to keep somebody away from somebody if it was always you. So, or always me. Right. And then I'm seeing that for her when I came down here, but her was in reverse. So again, this means that somebody was doing something for her, but they don't want to do something for somebody no more. Maybe they want to do something for you, okay, or me, or whatever the fuck this is, okay. Somebody could have been talking very down about you, or as if you didn't deserve something. If these are family and friends, to get into some money and get on something that belonged to you that somebody was taking behind your back, they could have been telling your secrets, okay, or they could have been telling lies to get this person to turn against someone. But the shit just goes deeper. That was like invasion of privacy or something like this. Because yesterday then we were talking and I was telling him, I think I need to get a dog or something like this because I just don't feel comfortable. I don't nobody want to don't feel comfortable in their home or whatever. And I feel like there's no one there to listen to my cry, even if it's an empress or something like this. You know, um, maybe one of these empresses, one of these energies I was dealing with was a empress that was about to be stepping down or something, and it was my turn to shine as an empress or something. I don't know, from another, place or something. But what it make me feel like is once the bull get mad or once the empress get upset, and start, getting upset because she see people attacking her, it might be okay and like, oh my goodness, just get away if these people are just poking at her ankles and things like this and doing little shit like that. But then when they start to be serious or attack, or now she turned around and when she wake up, there's like millions of wires around her arm. They almost have her strapped down to the ground, and she have to show them that she's still powerful enough just to rip those little things. And then people start flinging because it's kind. I'm giving a scenario or like a mental vision of this. But then the people are like, whoa, did you see all those people that she just killed or whatever? It's just like, what? I'm trying to protect myself. Like, this could be this a gentle giant energy. You made me, you know what I'm saying? You made it this way, by trying to just sit here and tie me down or kill me, whatever the fuck, steal something from me, whatever, you know, make me feel like I have to protect myself or my children or, my stars, my star energies or whatever. Okay. So I feel like somebody want to take and make themselves the queen or whatever. And I feel like people could have been being discriminatory, okay, about this matter, judging with this judgment card, with this trumpet, judging this woman harshly here, okay? I told you this is like working for a company and you don't speak their language at all. In you know, or in slavery, I could imagine, or something, so-called slavery. If you didn't speak the language of these people and they were whipping you anyway, because you didn't understand, or you were deaf or something, usually they might change the treatment if they found out you were deaf. But I just feel like these people, I don't know, whatever this is, this with this trumpet or Trump energy, I feel like it was some kind of insight here. This is inciting a riot on the Capitol, not the child and the son, but on the Capitol, showing her naked self. And it's also showing her profile. So something about social media. Somebody could have made a false profile. Somebody could have, exploited. Every time I think about this, I think about a shower too. Now, because this is look like a shower head. This person is playing. I play in the water when I'm in the shower. You dance and sing and all that shit. Okay, all that jazz. So this is right here. Somebody could have been doing this to someone here. Okay, they could have lifted these two out and kept this one. These they can share a lineage or they can share a secret. This person can admire this person because they are so-called a hard worker because they go to work every day and then they come home and they lay around. And that's a hard worker to them. Instead of somebody that's using what they can to do something that they can to help out in a situation where they're supposed to, in their life purpose, without no assistance here and no guidance. But still just doing it, not knowing how. This could have been also to keep a child and split a mother. And maybe, like I said, I feel like these people, spiritually or otherwise, the people behind the scenes or the ones that standing in front of our face, I don't know who it is, the karmics or the clones or whatever, I don't know. But they try to do this to the mother when she's supposed to be reaching out to get rewarded or get her inheritance or something like this. And they slew the mother some kind of way here and then give whatever this inheritance is to a child. It don't have to be a little child like this. But then when they give this to this child, and as long as the father is on the same path, and the father could be a people pleaser, the way he looking up like, oh, please don't do something to me, and this could have this is the fuck up right here. Instead of this person standing with, because this woman, she do look bigger than him. If you look at this, she looked bigger and whiter than him, purer than him. He looked ashy, or like ash or something here. See, she looked like a giant compared to this man right here. And it's the first day ever that I really realized that. So this could have been somebody that didn't want this woman to be this bit. Listen, this is like an Amazon queen. Look how big she is compared to him. And he maybe didn't want to be her shadow, which is this gray energy or something like this. And they could have paired up with this Trump energy in order to do this first aid. We know first aid, got something to do with that damn Blue Cross. I mean, no, with the first, the Red Cross or whatever. And that, again, during that damn Katrina or whatever this was, that man was saying, I was about to go to, that homeless man was saying he was about to go to the Red Cross, but they was killing people in there. Okay? You get what I'm saying? All the barges, all the Walmarts that was filled with them people and shit like this, and we never seen them again. We still ain't seen no movies being made about the hurricane. That'd be a good idea, actually. Well, I don't know. I don't know if the entertainment industry is dead. All because they trying to stop somebody from, they think they stopping somebody from something and you stopping something else. Because people don't understand the spiritual aspect that's behind some of this shit that we enjoyed in America so long, and that China even enjoyed about America. But I feel like China is taking over in the, certain industries here. And they probably don't even need the actual people. I feel like they're using some kind of simulations or some kind of other shit to come up with ways of making movies and doing all this other stuff. So anyways, and this just happens to be Christ dying on the cross. Now, again, the cross is this masculine energy's coat of arms. And his best friend's coat of arms. It's an X or a cross. I don't understand what people don't know. I'm telling you, I don't have to make nothing up. I don't. They did this to me because of something. And I feel like we're going to get to the bottom of it. I feel like this has something to do with, I'm about to start doing these look. Somebody caused judgment on somebody, put them in some type of prison, open up the southern border. This is leaking from between her legs. So while you talking about the border down around Mexico, okay, this is almost like somebody taking her. This is like Israel having the right to defend herself, but she's all tied up. Somebody taking her tent or her covering that was supposed to protect her. Could have something to do with the water or other, individual. It could be that you had a body of people that was rocking with you behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? But they decided to go in another direction here. They chose to do this and choose somebody else for this position. So another woman, although I'm fully mentally capable, even more than this woman, these women that somebody is trying to make me be compared to, that I'm looking at like, where? Yeah, they might be dressed nice, or they might, but what is the depth of it? You see what I'm saying? You gotta be somebody that can operate in all the different levels of this shit. And I feel like somebody just broke the rules. Somebody broke the rules a little bit, okay? Now, I told y'all about the girl with amnesia on the vow. I feel like this is what happened, but it's not like the girl, her best friend ended up sleeping with her dad. But I don't know. I don't think that a dad wanted to sleep with me. I just think that instead of working with me in this jurisdiction, a father figure or something like this chose another woman. They called judgment on me with this Trump pet. It could be also Pitt, because that's one of the last names. Pitts is one of the last names in my family. All right. So it could be they use these family members or something like this to do this shit here. We look at these pits, these dark pits. Could be some envy and jealousy here. Also, I feel like this is the same angel, maybe his sister or something like this, from the judgment. From the Lover's card. So that same energy is standing there judging these two people in their secret garden, in their private home, in their bedroom, saying, "Oh, well, yeah, we can get a better person for this because this is all about industries and intricacies, turning regular households into like whorehouses. And this is why Jesus came and threw up the tables of these people that were selling them doves. Them doves that I'm hearing, this is what it sounds like when doves cry. Because them doves is something about, I think, doves in their love stories. After one dies or something, it's certain different animals and stuff like this that they can never be the same again or something like this, right? So again, this is calling something on a union, maybe even to get somebody else in a new union, as if somebody is not fit. But the whole time, these people are using your energy. They're using your blueprint. They're using your something to get them through. They're pinning you down and sucking your energy, or hanging you as the hangman on the cross or on the tree. And then, you know what I'm saying? Somebody was doing some kind of cheering together or cheers or something like this. And I feel like that shit about to come to an end. Yeah, sending attacks, okay? Social media, this and that, church, probably blocking you from different, things that was coming your way at this particular time. It was supposed to be like a golden time or something for a Queen of Pentacles that been a mothering, loving energy for a very long time, and time for her to step into her prime. And somebody blocked the shit. That's just all it is. Forward, they block somebody from moving forward. Because somebody was too busy fucking friends or fans that they have made. Because it's almost like blocking the Empress as if she's a local celebrity, but she don't know it. Everybody else know it, but they don't want her to know it because they don't want inflation. But they don't want her to be feeling herself or, have confidence or feel like she's on the right track. Sometimes you don't need validation from people. It's just, sometimes it would be nice to know if you're working for people or you're somebody that is a servant, because a king and queen is that too. It's a servant of the people in the land. It's nice to know feedback about what you're doing. Nobody want to wake up and see we got a victory here. Nobody want to wake up and see somebody else kind of using their message, using their lips and their face and stuff to tell your fucking story. Like you can't do it. We got the devil. I told you, this is the energy of Satan fooling the world. This could be a masculine energy that was a spouse in the past or a father figure that seemed somebody was going to surpass something here. They needed to throw a wrench in the game or in the gears, okay? Sending this person in with a missile or something. This person only have a little bit of grapes left, her investment, her whatever it is that she has. And I feel like somebody sent this man in here to throw this big fireball or this giant missile. And I feel like it was January 6th. So when we were sitting there talking, I was like, because he likes to involve the children. One in particular. No regard to what that person is doing. And people will look at this as traitor or whatever, but this is my motherfucking life. You hear me? And again, the Empress, even if she had to sit where she is, wherever that is that she is, she going to be able to tell her motherfucking truth. But there was some admittance to something, but he was so serious. My mouth flew open. Yeah, I seen somebody over here. But he was trying to be funny or trying to seem like, yeah, I got your ass. And that's why I'm telling y'all, I don't know who these people is that have to be concerned about finding out about these pregnancies. They could be trying to sell you off like we in fucking the 1700s. Do you hear me? Nobody cares about you at this point anyways. Again, could you imagine something happened to Kamala Harris? They don't want Kamala Harris to even exist. You hear me? Because this could be these gangs and shit taking over or whatever. It's about that money. Now, even if they liked you, these was people you grew up around, angels, guides or whatever that grew up around you. They waited for this day or something with you, but then somebody else came with a different plan. And in case some shit happened to me, like I said, and if it was a joke, it was a joke, and it really don't matter then that we're saying this. You could just say, damn, that family they be going deep with dark humor or something. I don't know what you could say. But about the shit about the neighbor or something, because one time he was like, yeah, I seen him on the crib. I said, stop bullshitting, because listen, stop playing around, because I thought I heard something out there or whatever. And then, he'll say, oh, I'm just playing. And he always keep bringing up so these people are conspiring with neighbors. I don't give a fuck what you say. I think that this goes deep. I think this goes deep. I think this masculine, or listen, I don't know how they're doing this. The person that's doing this shit could be just using the mind's eye of this masculine as a clone of his to spy. The actual person may be too afraid to come back around here by me, but they're using people like puppets or something here. or their minds like crystal balls or something here. And then I was talking about how I seen the girl hanging off his garbage truck or whatever. When he was on that live on that whatchamacallit with me, okay? And then, you know, I think he got mad. He got mad or something, like really upset about it, whatever, because he liked the children to only hear his part, the good part. They go in the garage, they talk about the shit in private, you know, stuff like this or whatever, right? I just don't like it. I don't fucking like it. Somebody is, I don't, now, if this is just these people trying to do this so they can make me speak my piece to the public on my channel, to my people here on this platform, to make me look like a rat or something, who's the real rat? The people that's trying to put the rat, the fake rat, the narcissistic person that's trying to put the fake rat in my house so I can run away from it? You know, some of these people, you might have to help them because they don't know that they're being used. And they can be harsh and cold. Because they know not what they do. What did you think that Jesus meant when he was getting up on that cross and was saying, you know, forgive them, they know what not what they do? That's why I said on my turn, I'm not saying that. I'm going to say, no, get them. Because they know what the fuck they do. And if they don't know, then they're not, that's not healthy to have these type of entities or cyborgs or whatever on this fucking planet. And then, you know, you already know what it is. But he was like, yeah, you know, 'cause I was, you know, we were talking about a personal thing or something. And then I was like, well, you know, I haven't seen it yet or whatever like this. But then he was like, yep, on that camera or something like this, the ones I put in the house. Yeah, I seen the person in here or something. I'm like, when? Oh my God. And you know, for somebody that goes through this type of energy here, right? I feel like I'm always trying to be alert and I'm ready to fight, but at the same time, it's a little nerve wracking for anybody to think that somebody is sneaking around or it's something when you start realizing what gang stalking is and shit like this. You know, it's a little nerve wracking here, okay? And so, yeah, I even think that somebody even convinced somebody to get a certain type of dog or something to protect themselves, but they didn't do it for their empress. They did it for their mistress or their whore. Somebody gave somebody the spiritual aspects of what they needed to do through these times of this, whatever this is that will be going on here. But they didn't give their rightful empress or their wife the information, but to leave her vulnerable so that they would have an excuse to divorce. So that's what I was picking up. So because this person don't believe in what I do here, okay? And so again, I was already picking up this energy here. And so it was just like that. And I'm like, well, okay. Oh, so you did see somebody. Okay, and you didn't do nothing? You seen this motherfucker walk across your camera, come to your house, and you did not go? You mean to tell me you didn't go over there and ask that nigga why he was coming over your house? Because it's 1 or 2 times when I went over there, a package of mine or some food went to that wrong address. I've never been in that house, and this person have never been in my house, from as far as I know. Okay. And then I think the wife could be a little bit different because she came up to Taurus one day. I heard her talking about listen, it's some other shit that goes on with this neighbors. I don't know. I even feel like there was a masculine energy that was close by in the proximity or being taken care. This person seemed like a nurse worker or something like this, a night worker nurse or something. I think that's what she is. But the way he was saying it, it kind of grossed me out. It grossed me out. The details, it made my skin fucking crawl. But I knew he was under the influence a little bit, and you know, but it made my skin fucking crawl. But I said, I'm going to call the police right now. If you are going to be able to say these things, it would make me very comfortable. Like, are you playing around or are you? But the way he said was stone cold fucking truth. So this must be, and I know that energy. So there's something about what I posted. I took, because the universe got a way of showing me signs. So that picture what I posted, I knew something was in him. Okay, that's what I knew. And the picture I posted when it said Key America, and it said eat again. So for the past 2 years, it's been, I feel like they've been doing a social program here where we were that kind of family. Every Saturday, me and Taurus went to the grocery store, filled up the house with food. I cooked every other night of the week. Now, since the children got older and we're leaving, and that's just the kind of lifestyle we lived. We just, that's it. You know, we might have went somewhere here and there or something like this, but mainly he couldn't even go to didn't want to go to no store. Oh, just come with me, please. Come with me, please. So something, a woman knows whether this is obligations to some type of corporation or something that's going on. A woman knows, because I feel like a betrayal, working with other people against somebody or to get something from somebody, or your wife, something that your wife should know about. I feel like that is also looked at as the ultimate betrayal. Okay? Just because you know that she's been blinded or somebody did something to her mentally to block her out from being able to know what's going on around herself, so that somebody can win something at all costs. This could be, again, to stop somebody from coming back and claiming funds or something that some people have stolen. I'm talking about, this shit goes deep, man. And then he kind of gave this kind of twisted smile and was like, okay, let me just stop playing or whatever, saying something like that. But I'm like, but I'm glad you did say that, because if it ever came up again, I am going to count you on what you said. And so I'm telling you, I kid you fucking not. This is why I don't know what kind of experiment these people is playing, but it's to make the feminine energy look crazy, or like she don't support the masculine energy, and it's the other fucking way around. This is like a masculine energy from the top that's using a mental games or something, or inhabiting somebody else's energy so that they can claim some kind of throne or some kind of position here. And so the daughter, like I said, she's really, how I was a daddy's girl, so I know, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't get mad or nothing like that. But I'm telling you, it's almost like somebody pushed a button in her back when they went in the garage, because she was acting like a whole different fucking person. And that's just crazy. I just couldn't believe, before my fucking eyes, I could not believe what I was seeing. And that's why I'm saying they're playing with this. It's like some incestual energy. Like, if the wife ain't gonna give it, then they will go to the next in line, which could be a child that feels sick. These are energy vampires or energy harvesters. They use other people's vassals. These could be soulless beings. If your child, your person don't have the same faith in God that you do, or they're not a God like you are, all right? This leaves an empty vessel for these people to operate. There is a new, somebody put a post up today that this new war is, the World War III is spiritual. And we got to go ahead and cut the shit. We could use spiritual to make it look so fancy and nice, but it's biological, chemical, these types of warfare. It's going to be waged on It's the same model, because there's nothing new under the sun. It's the same model of things that they were doing, but in the same way, because they had to infiltrate. They had to cause breaking up things within family units, households, relationships, whoop-de-woo. This person went, so when it said eat again, this person went to the extremes to make sure there was no food in the house for just at least a couple weeks for a child and the mother. You hear me? Now, this is a woman that I feel like they're doing this to, because I'm not a part of the working world, that I have been in the house. So they feel like, you know what I'm saying? So it would be hard anyways to go get some type of career. But this is why a woman like me been chosen by God to do greater things. And these fucking people know it. And this is why they stole this income. And this is why they stole this fucking inheritance. Because I would have been able to start my own group, whether I had the support of somebody to rally behind me to do something, get the throne back, whatever the fuck this is we talking about, because it's not mythical. This is real shit that's going on. Matter of fact, she the biggest person on this thing. All the rest of these people that's holding their arms out is small. She the biggest one. This is somebody trying to judge a God on the means of a regular mere person. This is why, again, in the Bible it said that nobody's going to be paying attention to the mere person with just breath going in their nostril. But again, this is why if you feel like all eyes on you, because this is a God energy. Even if they wiped out your memory as to who you are, so you can't backtrack. When you do find out a little bit, they try to erase it. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. And I feel like it's humiliation because, you know, somebody wants somebody to kick somebody out so bad or something like this now. You know, y'all know how the behaviors is, okay? When a man think he found something or someone else or something like this right here. But I feel like this is what we're, and you don't know what you would do until you're actually going through it. It's almost like seeing something move from off you and saying, "Oh my God, I didn't know it looked that ugly," you know, during this time or whatever. But oh, that's what I'm about to say. So the eating part. So this was what they did last year, 2 years ago. I want to say they were doing some type of hearing or something, and somebody had a hat on or a shirt or something about starvation, and that's when I remember Taurus pulled away from. I knew what they were doing at that moment. Hunger strike, or it was something like something here. And I knew that something from the top was manipulating this masculine to act some kind of way about food or something. And then again, with that key, so this is that star key energy. And I noticed arc is in there. So again, it's like somebody telling somebody no, is sometimes it's spelled Noe, or Noah, to go build the ark or something. I feel like they trying to choose another feminine energy to be that ark. But it's not the Ark of the Covenant. It's just an ark that has a key that belongs to the Ark of the Covenant, possibly. They could be even taking the covering or something from someone, the chosen one, to put it over on there. Okay. And so I just feel like this is something weird. That somebody and then they let this woman sit here and talk about it actually on her channel, exactly what they're doing. But they think nobody's gonna believe me. So, you know, that's what we have. So that standing out behind Trump on that picture kind of like told me the universe is not playing, or some other energies is not playing with these people no more. It's almost like this person was asking me, okay, I'll let you eat again or be fruitful or get back, you know, your livelihood or something like this if you allow for this person to take your place. And it's not fucking happening. Especially even this person, we're not even gonna get on character, but this person don't have nothing on me. What the fuck are you talking about? Except for the fact that this person may be a recycled celebrity that knows who she is, or from a lineage of a recycled celebrity energy. So some of these women are zombies or something. I feel like they try to do the same thing that they did to me. But again, there's a difference between a God, a straight child of God, and then these people here. And they're trying to take away the dignity. They're trying to take away the identity and say, we are the sons or something like, no, you the seed of the devil. These people, some of these people, they have turned them into by taking these deals against this particular woman here. Because they seen this higher judgment coming in on this woman, and everybody thought the fuck it was going to be okay. That this person would be afraid at some point in time to stand up for herself here once the shit start getting real. That's what they thought. People thought that they could say uncle or try to show some kind of concern or interest in you, and that would make you stop with your wrath once they come out. And that's not me, because I didn't never need no validation from the motherfuckers anyways. I may not know it all, but I know enough that this Empress card, this Seven of Pentacles card, okay, with somebody being fruitful, is keep on popping back out on top of this deck. So this is spiritual, it's emotional, it's mental, it's territorial, it's all this shit. Somebody chose Mexico this time. They did that spell to turn me into a sad girl, or to deal with abuse from men or something, or deal with other women's masculine energies coming in my energetic field that I would have never dated my own damn self, because I was very selective and picky. So somebody's gonna force me. And so I really carefully chose my steps all the way up to this thus far. Not that I made all the perfect things, because if it was perfect, I would have had me a nest egg sitting to the side, or I would have, you know what I'm saying, had something else going on. So when it would be time for me to get the fuck up and go out. So it's like, okay, God, I learned that lesson. Okay, now what? Can I have my shit? Okay? It's kind of like that. Because that don't change the fact that somebody stole an inheritance. So obviously some other energy knew that this, a mother figure or a masculine, knew that this was going to happen. And that's why they did it. So this is somebody wanting you to compete for your own fucking destiny, for your own path, for your own inheritance, for your own, you know, whatever this is. With this Ace of Wands, it looked like two people competing. So somebody did a spell here. This BFF, her clone could have been left my energy when we was like 15 years old. Like I told y'all, with that number path here, I feel like at like 9 years old, at some odd years old, they did something to some of us. Swept us out or something like this or whatever. I don't know. And that could be the person. Like, these people never grow up mentally. They just hide behind the scenes and do fucked up shit to family members and have family members knocked off when they need to get another hit of some finances or something here. With some type of insurance, putting some insurance scheme is what I'm hearing over people. Now, this don't have to be the exact things that's going on with the people that I'm pointing out, but this is what I'm saying about this whole ring that we're talking about. That should be a concern. While we sit here, keep on saying cartel, everyday cartel. They going for the big goat here. They're going for the goat, the cash cow, the scapegoat. Once they done ciphering the CC or cash cow, once they done ciphering the energy from this Empress while she's blinded or something she can't tell, all right, then they will discard of this energy, okay? So it's problem, reaction, solution, because somebody turned the cameras on. Somebody turned the mics on, the hot mics. Somebody did something here to this particular feminine energy here in order to incite, bring insight on this person here. So not the man, because, but then while you're not watching the man, he could be out there saying he's at work or something, or doing other things on the way to or after, and you're not paying attention to, because the whole intent was not to get rid of this man and this child. It was to get rid of this girl. I don't even know why I feel like what's hiding behind here is like a twin or a spouse of mine, somebody that was connected to me as a connection, a love interest or something like this. That could be a transgender person, or somebody that this person had something to do with a long time ago that hates me, that they put in this position to be the one to broadcast whatever this is. But there's something here where something weird, like this person whoever is higher up, or whoever these people are, maybe interested in this child and this because they could entice them. They can't control this feminine energy like that. She wasn't born or bred to be that. To be loyal, loving, true, obedient. This is what somebody was birthed into here. Why they try to make it seem like somebody crazy and a monster. Somebody was born and bred. You can't just be no motherfucking empress. You can't buy out no empress. The empress can't knowingly know. You would have to get a new bitch to go and buy and sell and trade their land to China or some fucking body else. You couldn't. This empress, yeah, she would not do that. See? So this is about, it's not even about just personal relationships and shit. This is about big things. She could not be having her third eye still activated, knowing that droves of people from other countries was coming here and getting high-paying jobs and casting Americans out. It wouldn't happen. This is somebody that pick up that, like the Spanish princess, that pick up that motherfucking and go to war with these people. You see what I'm saying? And somebody knows that. I'm telling you, this empress can't. So this is what they did. They bore her naked body and showed her some kind of way here to the world. So y'all can keep on trying to act like it's just about what you saw at that Capitol building. That's the facade. That's that was really happening. They were climbing up the walls and shit like monkeys and things like this. But at the same time, I know what was going on in my household around that time. That's the distraction. There's always 3 levels to this shit. What's really going on in the heavens or the government or the heavens down below, okay, which is the government. Somebody stops there. Somebody else, this feminine energy is connected to the waters in the heaven or something that's higher than whatever the fuck that is. So this is why people look at her like a freak or, oh, we don't understand what you're saying or something like this because this is not the same type of people as this person. And people say accept people for who they are. And a lot of these people, when we're talking about this trans energy, this antichrist energy, they don't even accept who they are. They didn't even accept who they are. That's a distort. So to go letting people rampantly, that's a mental, just like a lot of other shit that we went through as children, and they could call out about, that's a mental fucking illness at some type of point here. I don't care what you say. And yet it's nobody's watching how it's taking over the world. Do you see what I'm saying? And now we got the Lovers. Somebody missed something here. That look like a 6. Somebody is even yelling at this man here. Okay? Somebody is there's a God energy making a visit to some man here. But we got bruised thy heel and bruised that, I mean their head in the tail. So somebody could be saying, you are my sunshine, trying to get you from underneath this, whatever they put you in, because it still seemed light underneath you. And there's an avenging angel or something here too. All right. So I feel like things could feel with this 4 of Cups, this could feel barren and broken or something right now. But I feel like it's not the case. It's not going to stay that way. I'm telling you, we can't get the Empress off the top of the deck. Somebody just think that they real slick here. All right, but we might be dealing with a dark King of Wands. This could be somebody that their King of Wands energy is being hidden, is being actually protected here. While they let this King of Wands mentally connect with people, physically, or something like this, okay? Or gain their own courage or like I was here putting this person down. It wasn't. This person was clearly very happy. Clearly very happy. If anything, I was the one saying, oh, something. You get what I'm saying? Can you do this different, you know, or some shit like this? So again, for somebody to say something, they're trying to flip the script here. So we have this energy here where I feel like they were allowing this person to get away with some things here, but they were shining a light on this feminine. And when they couldn't find her doing something wrong, they sent something in to do something wrong. Now, this could be higher ups trying to act like it's a spouse doing it, or this could be, again, coming from the bottom. Because somebody did find somebody else now, okay, to partner up with or even work with or something like this, whether it be sensual or not. If you doing this with another person, get to work against your person, then that is betrayal. That's sexual immorality. Something is being hidden in the dark about a King of Wands here. So we're going to go ahead and read what this insight, because I was a little bit reading this and I was like, oh, okay. Now I'm kind of seeing something here. Because I was just wondering, you know, why was they talking about Trump impeachment when Biden was already the president? But I think it was the trial. Okay. But I want to go back to the January 6th and read something about it just to see something here. Okay. January 13th. The single charge is incitement of insurrection. So we know that the insurrection has something to do with, I think, Jesus, right? For allegedly encouraging the deadly. So this is something that they was going to do. Maybe taking pictures of a woman in her own personal shower and turn it into a business. This could be you in your own personal shower and somebody turn it into a business for their bitch to put you out on Front Street and act as if it's you when you would never do no shit like this. And this is the form of slander and harassment and bullying and that nobody would ever. And these people know about an inheritance that belonged to you. To try to make it seem like you had to do this for hard times, and you got a whole bitch with doing this to another woman in her fucking house. Trying to put this woman in a pitiful state or a beggar mode or something, like she's not viable or something. Fuckers is feeding off this feminine energy. You couldn't even just leave and just leave. This had to come with some type of shame, humiliation, not for upgrade or initiation, but to downgrade somebody and so they can never work again, or they would be embarrassed to even fucking come out of their house. November 3rd, we got 3 people here. This would be something that would end someone. We got the devil. This is somebody that could be this Lisa energy or this Stormy Daniels energy or something. Kind of look like her. A troubled teen energy. Okay. So again, that could be the sister energy that I was picking up. A masculine choosing a sister over the real one. So again, these people have been doing something behind the scenes with wealth that belongs to another woman. This is a stepsister energy here. This look like my stepsister. And this is me naked with this. What is this? A rope around my neck here, like this Sharon in probably again done by this Sharon Sherry energy, for that they can clone many lilies that's in a likeness of me but different, and place them amongst the garden and entice my Solomon into wanting them, and using this Makita energy, which could be this angel here of a passed on person here that was involved with this person, to sit here and pick apart their life, because this is somebody that wished that they would have. This is the bitch that did spell work on Solomon and probably Sheba, so that she can take that spot. So somebody has that spirit. That's a spirit that somebody could inhabit. So this could be also what they just did again when that man I showed y'all earlier got bit in the head. Now this could be somebody's head, or somebody could have did something. I'm hearing that damn woman that cut off. Listen, we ain't gonna go there, but I'm just saying. So this could be the devil energy here. So this person is trying to fight back. But this person, I told you, they come looking very beautiful. Could look like a Grecian or something goddess. But this is a devil here. Was to me at one point in time. But again, to cast this angel that's a devil energy down, that's been having me naked. This could be somebody that been benefited off of the fact that I've never had any kind of growth or never been able to grow in a certain area here. This could be a pass around these group here that never really grew up from like the 90s or something, mentally, physically, whatever. I don't know. And this is when this family could have taken this, changed their appearance, cloned themselves, and taken my inheritance and moved on. They're probably somewhere, all the things that dreams that they had, they wanted to do, they done went on and did them with the finances that was supposed to be coming towards me for whoever this man is that left, or this female that left me this inheritance that I never got to see. And they're trying to do it again, is what they're trying to do. Something about swift. So this could be an energy of this feminine energy and then the swift energy together. Because again, I feel like at some point in time, the females were, it's death to a situation. Yeah, they try to do this again here. And it's death to this situation here. The levels of this shit, I think that we in a different portal, or I missed my ride on the mother. This shit is insane. But I feel like more people know about it than I do. They got tired of being hyped up about, is she gonna figure it out? We got the 4 of Pentacles with this King David energy. Okay, so again, this could be somebody that is running out of time, or I would say town. They're not doing too good right now. They could have been left out of something here. Somebody could have like robbed them now and took something. So somebody could have took the half of something of yours, and now somebody took the whole thing. And then now there's, And this person got with somebody, and somebody got with them and took the whole thing. Because look, we got the black magic energy right here, coming right after that. Somebody, a Queen of Pentacles, or somebody that was seemingly a Queen of Pentacles. All right. Yeah, because this is a dark energy that probably got a big old rump, a big butt. You see this back here? It's a piggyback energy. So there's a as above, so below, in between. There's always the chosen one, okay? The apple of God's eye, or something like this. All right. And then you have the families that are below, that are a mirror energy of some, let's say the Kardashians or something, because their coat of arms is very interesting. It's a very powerful one. Right? So again, that's who you seen the lights and shimmer and all this shit with. But on the bottom line, the energy and essence of somebody that has 4 daughters that are beautiful or something across the land, these gods are more lesser gods, what they look at as lesser gods, but they're actually the more God. They are, I don't know how to explain it. They are the real gods, that the people that you're seeing prancing around with all the finances and all the opportunities are using these people's energy. They're chained to these particular people that are just having to go and toil and labor. And I came to break this. Blake. Somebody's name could be Blake. Somebody's last name could be Blake or something. Okay, or somebody's first name. That sounds like a little name of a boy in Texas, I remember. So that's what's being done here, okay? So somebody might like somebody with large rumps, okay? That's what I'm getting from here. But it's like piggyback, horseback kind of energy. Somebody's piggybacking off of someone else. You would never think that. You're going to say, what the hell would a Kardashian want to do with you or something like this? But it's just the way it is. And I don't know. I don't think that that's my tethered family. That's what. No, excuse me. I don't think that that's my tethered family. So that's like merchants in the caste or class system. That's like the people that are merchants and stuff like this, land owners looked at as king and queens and leaders or something like this, right? Well, I could have been looked at as a commoner, peasant, and servant, or somebody that was in the Sheol or the underworld at some point in time. But I worked myself up to being a priest, maybe like a high priest energy, or, you know, somebody that was a teacher or something like this, learning, like self-taught, you know? So again, this Queen of Pentacles could be coming at this person with this 3 of Swords here. There's no heart left there to be broken, but this could be an attack. Somebody want to put somebody in jail and leave them there, but this bitch is going to end up there. And I feel like this is this unique energy, and there's about 10 other women that could be in this energy of doing something to this person with this 3 of Swords that's supposed to be heartbroken this lifetime. So because somebody thinks you deserve something. Somebody's been judging you from the outside looking in, and they feel like you deserve to not be heard. You deserve, or maybe they felt like they weren't heard and they really didn't heal. So the first time they seen a pretty girl or something that they was jealous of because she grew, you know, faster than other women or something. These people have these positions in your community, your town, or whatever. And these are the ones that run the Jesuses or the Christ energies out of the town because they're really the devil seed.